US President-elect Donald Trump has wasted no time in advancing his commitment to end the Russia-Ukraine war. Within 72 hours of meeting French President Emmanuel Macron and Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky, Trump hosted Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orbán, a staunch ally, at his Mar-a-Lago estate. Adding to the significance of the meeting was the presence of Elon Musk, the tech magnate and a trusted advisor to Trump. Orbán later described the gathering as the start of a new era, sharing on X, formerly Twitter, USA Today, "The future has begun." An afternoon in Mar-a-Lago with at real Donald Trump, at Elon Musk, and at Michael Waltz. While details of their discussions remain undisclosed, the meeting's symbolic weight was undeniable. Orbán's alignment with Trump is not new. He has consistently championed Trump's ability to broker peace in Ukraine, describing him as a man of peace. Their previous meeting in July focused on a potential ceasefire, a stance Orbán has maintained despite criticism from European Union counterparts. Days before this meeting, Orbán reiterated his support for Trump's peace-oriented approach, while criticizing outgoing President Joe Biden's policies as pro-war.
Meanwhile, there are two American presidents, one pro-war and the other pro-peace. This causes confusion. Everyone knows that President Trump is coming and he will make attempts to make peace. And here is, let's talk straight, the American president in office, who is supported by George Soros's international power groups and wants to escalate the scale of the war and increase the war support.
Orbán's position as a nationalist leader with close ties to Moscow has left him isolated within the EU. He has openly criticized Europe's military and financial capacity to sustain the war, highlighting Ukraine's weakening position and Europe's lack of resources.
Russia has changed. It has strengthened in the war. Ukraine has also changed. It has become very weakened. It turned out that Europe is extremely weak militarily. We do not even have the equipment and ammunition that would otherwise be necessary in a conflict with the Russians. We do not have the money for war, so all signs of European weakness have appeared.
Orbán's close relationship with Trump, unique among European leaders, could provide him with strategic leverage. His alignment with Trump's agenda, particularly on NATO funding, positions him as a dissenting voice in Europe. The timing of Orbán's visit adds intrigue. Just days earlier, Trump held a separate meeting with French President Emmanuel Macron and Ukraine's President Zelensky. According to sources, Trump and Macron met privately before being joined by Zelensky for a brief 35-minute dialogue. Macron reportedly urged Trump to sustain US support for Ukraine against Russia's invasion. Meanwhile, Zelensky has faced challenges in navigating Trump's cautious approach to Ukraine's NATO aspirations. Speaking after his meeting with Trump, Zelensky acknowledged the limitations of engaging with a president-elect who lacks formal authority. He revealed plans to call President Joe Biden, emphasizing the critical role of the current administration in Ukraine's NATO bid.
As for the invitation to NATO, for example, it is difficult to talk to President Trump today because he is not yet in the White House. He does not have all these legal rights. And I'm going to call President Biden in the near future, by the way, if he has the opportunity to talk to me, and to raise the issue of an invitation to NATO because he is now the current president of the United States. A lot depends on his position. And there is no point in discussing with President Trump something that is out of his control today.
Zelensky made these remarks during a meeting with Germany's CDU leader Friedrich Merz, further highlighting the complexities of Ukraine's diplomatic challenges. Orbán's appearance at Mar-a-Lago, alongside Trump and Musk, underscores a unique convergence of political and technological powerhouses. While Musk's role in the discussions remains unclear, his presence adds an unpredictable dynamic to Trump's evolving strategy as he prepares to re-enter the global stage.